everyone, welcome back. It's Nisha. So today I wanted to talk about best of 2018 in skincare, and I have few hair products as well. I just didn't want to do it all with makeup because it would be too much. I think I will start in order that I put the stuff on my face. And most of these things, almost everything, is something that I've discovered this year. Some of the stuff has been sent to me as a PR, you know, when I get these big hampers. I love it. I always discover something that I really like. So let's start. So let's start with the morning. The first thing I always do in the morning is spray the Skin DEVA hydrating and anti-aging infusion spray. And I've run out actually of the cucumber one, and this one is rose. They do also lavender, but I'm not into lavender, so I like these two. So this has argireline in it, and I've just researched again to tell you exactly what argireline is. It is, the chemical name is acetohexapeptide 3, which is marketed as argireline, and it is basically synthetic Botox. So it's supposed to have the same, well, let's face it, not the same effect as Botox, but it has effect of Botox, supposed to sort of smooth out your wrinkles. So it's anti-aging, it's moisturizing. You can use it before makeup and as your spray after you've put makeup on. I always use it first thing in the morning since I got it, and I that's been sent to me this year, and I've really enjoyed it. So I sprayed that on really well all over my face first thing in the morning. I wait for it to dry, and the next thing that I don't live without is the Skin DEVA vitamin C, E and ferulic acid serum. And you know this is not discovery from this year. I've been using this probably over 2 years now, but as I'm going through what I'm using step by step, I thought I'd show you that. Then the eye cream. Let me just tell you, I've got quite dry skin and it's getting drier, and I will come back to it and tell you why. So in the morning for my eyes, I use the Bobbi Brown Extra Eye Repair Cream. It is halfway through, I suppose. It is quite a rich cream, and but very moisturizing. And you know, when you're mature, the skin is crepey, and when things are dry, they look even more crepey and wrinkly. So I find it very good for under eyes in the morning, you know, under my makeup. But that's not the only thing I use under my eyes. Then I use the Colorscience Total Eye, and this is an amazing product. Again, I've discovered this year. I did a review of it. This is like your 3-in-1 treatment. It has SPF of 35 in it, and it is almost like it looks a bit messy, cream and almost concealer in one, because it has a color to it. There you go. You need minute. Can you see how that blurs beautifully your skin? So if you are someone that doesn't need much cover under your eyes, you don't have dark circles, you can use this on its own. It immediately brightens up your under eye, makes your skin even, and of course it is an eye cream, so it has anti-aging ingredients and the most important, SPF. So that's what I use. I know it seems a lot, but that doesn't interfere with my concealer then. You know, it doesn't make my concealer crease anymore. I feel like these products are really good for under eye. Now for my moisturizer in the morning, I've been enjoying a lot the vitamin enriched face base by Bobbi Brown. And you know, at some point here on YouTube there's been a big thing, all the big beauty gurus were raving about it, and at first I thought, because it was called face base, that it was like a primer. It is not. It is just a moisturizer. It is an oil-free formula with shea butter, vitamin B, C and E. And you know, I always say don't spend too much money on moisturizers, because moisturizer is just that. Yes, you need the vitamins, it's antioxidant, and it just plumps up, moisturizes your skin. And this is not cheap, but because I bought it and tried it, I really enjoyed this cream. First of all, it smells beautiful, of like grapefruit. It is quite thick consistency when you pick it up, but as soon as you put it on your face, it just melts into it. And it is very plumping and moisturizing. I find it really good under my makeup. So I don't know if I will repurchase it, but I might, because I enjoy it so much. I don't think this is, you know, anti-aging miracle at all. It's just a really nice moisturizer. Now, in the summer, when I'm out and about, and obviously the sun is out, I've been loving the Colorscience Sun-Forgettable Total Protection Face Shield. And I've reviewed this as well. This got SPF 50. And this is a wonderful, I actually put that on the top of moisturizer. You can use it without moisturizer. If your skin is quite oily, then just use this. I wouldn't bother with moisturizer, because this is a moisturizer as well, but it has, obviously, it has slight color in it, so it does even out your skin as well. And of course, it has the SPF 50, which is very important. And remember, especially if you use Retin-A, any retinols, SPF is very important. And yeah, I don't use it much in the winter. I mean, I'm not out for hours at all in the winter. I'm mostly indoors, inside. But in the summer, that is something that I always use. And of course, then I would put my Laura Mercier foundation primer in Radiance, but I've included that in my favorite makeup product. Okay, at night. So this is gonna get a bit funny, because you know, I have done a video that no more Retin-A, which is tretinoid. It's a prescription vitamin A. You can only get it from your dermatologist, although I know there are ways you can get it online. They come in 3 different strengths, and this is like the best anti-aging cream treatment you can use. You don't need anything else but that if you are serious about anti-aging. The problem for me was, because you get side effects, you should start really with the lowest, which is 0.25%, then you build it up to 0.05, and then to 0.1%. I've always used the 0.05%, and like I said, you have to build up to it. You start using it just once a week, because the side effects are you will be peeling. With me, it happens on the 3rd day after I've used it, so your skin starts peeling, and it's just unsightly. You know, your makeup doesn't go on nicely on it and stuff like that. Also, it can cause a bit of irritation, stinging and redness. Depends how sensitive your skin is. And I was just fed up with it. I've been using it, then stopping it, using it, stopping it. So I've decided that I will use retinols. Retinol is like much milder form of vitamin A, and you can get it in all sorts of different skincare products. And it will work as well, but obviously much slower, because Retin-A, it's a pure retinoic acid when you apply it, whereas retinol, when you apply it, it has to be converted in your skin into a retinoic acid, which means that by then it's much weaker. So it will still work if you start very young on retinol products and you carry on throughout your life, it will be fine. But I think if you want like dramatic results, then you have to go on the hardcore stuff. So I have here these two products that I've enjoyed so much, and these were in one of my PR hampers, and it's from Navan skincare. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Is it Navan? Is spelled Navan, and they utilize vitamins, minerals, and natural plant-based products in the ingredients. They have huge range of acne care, and I don't know what it is about these products, because I've noticed, you know, I get so, not acne, but you know, like the hormonal spots, when I always love when you're going through perimenopause, you go like into reverse puberty, and before my period I used to get really spotty on my chin. I've noticed that this actually lessen the spots. So I've got here the 2.5% retinol serum, so I would use that in the evening, which I would follow with the Navan 7 age-defying moisturizing cream. I've talked to you about this cream. I actually have used it all now, but I actually don't like the consistency of this cream. It's I don't know, it's very stringy and it doesn't sink in my skin very well. So I will apply it and just leave it like that. You get like this white cast, and I just leave it to sink in. But when I use these two products every evening, the next morning my skin looked amazing. So that's why I love it. The only thing is, I am not sure if they ship to UK. I don't know why I got it in my hamper if they don't sell it in the UK. But of course I have, in fact, majority of my subscribers are from US. I thought I should mention it for you, you know, if you would like to get it. It's really worth looking at this range. And if you suffer with acne, I would really try. And the reviews are amazing on the website as well. I have to actually contact the company and ask, because I would like this cream back. I still have a bit of the serum left, but I've run out of the cream. Another discovery this year was the Willow England Vitamin Facial Oil with Gatolin, Expression and Rosehip. So this company, I think, sells just organic skincare, so all the ingredients are organic botanicals. So this is a beautiful facial oil. It is loaded with vitamin A, E, C and F. Also rosehip oil, which is a natural vitamin A, so like your natural retinol. And Gatolin Expression, and that's supposed to be another natural Botox. I really enjoy it. So I don't use the same, especially at night. In the morning I do, but at night I chop and change with my things. So one night I will use these two, the next night I might just use this oil, and that's all I would use. It's very rich and moisturizing, and I will just apply that oil and go to bed without anything on the top of it. Because I've run out of the Navan skincare, I've discovered this year the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto-replenishing hydrating cream. Again, it's all because my skin is quite dry. I love this cream. This cream is more like a gel formula, and before I had the Bobbi Brown skin base, I used to use it in the mornings as well. So it is not that easy. I don't even worry about if the cream says night or day. If it's just moisturizer, it doesn't matter when you use it. So I use it, depends if I have the Bobbi Brown or not. I will use it in the morning as well, but now I'm using it in the evening because I've run out of the Navan. Really enjoy this, and this is a repurchase. In fact, I got this one for Christmas because I've run out of my last one. Okay, so now oh, and the most important discovery this year was my Olay Eyes Pro Retinol Eye Treatment. This is probably my third one. You know, I am amazed by this cream. This is retinol cream for your eyes, because you know you have to be careful with Retin-A's, retinols under your eyes, because the skin is very delicate there and you don't want it to peel. This cream, I saw difference within a week. I think it really plumped up my skin. So I use it every single night. It lasts for a very long time. The other thing is, you know, we've talked about it, your US version in US, this is in a red tube, and we also looked a bit through ingredients, and the retinol in the US cream is much lower on the ingredients list than in the UK one, because I know a lot of US people were saying that they were not getting anything from it. So I don't know if the concentration of ingredients is a bit different. I don't know. Also remember, none of it is a miracle. It all depends of the level of your skin aging. You know, none of it is miracle. It's gonna get rid of your eye bags straight away, your wrinkles. It will make it all looks better while you're using it. As soon as you stop using these things, you know, you can be using whatever, but we are still aging. We can't stop aging. So I know, even though I'm enjoying this cream right now, at some stage of my life this won't be enough either, because I'm not stopping aging with any of these products. I'm maybe slowing it down a bit. I'm making my skin look better, helping my skin, but I'm not gonna stop aging. As you know, I've had fillers under my eyes before, which help my bags. I had like real hollowness, loss of volume under my eyes, but that was a year or so before I used this. Since then I haven't had filler under my eyes, but I'm thinking about it, because although my bags are not there, that really helped it, and this probably is helping. I notice, you know, big crepiness, like loose skin, and this is all due to volume loss as well. So, and you can't really replace the volume with anything else other than the filler. So I might have tiny bit done again just to replace the volume a bit. But I love this cream and I will continue buying it. This one is, I think, getting to the end. Now another thing. Sorry, I've got so many things here. This year I've discovered the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. Absolutely love it. It has like a consistency of, I would say, coconut oil, and I know you could use coconut oil to remove your makeup as well if you wanted to, but I've opted for that one. And I have used some different balms that were very nice, but some of them had very strong smell, or they would sting your eyes. This one I can go all over my eyes. It removes my makeup beautifully. I massage this into my whole face, my eyes, and then with one of those microfiber wet cloths I take my makeup off. This is, I don't know which one this year. In fact, I got another new one which I asked for Christmas as well. So this has been really favorite this year. Okay, so this thing I wanted to tell you, going back to Retin-A. You know my love-hate relationship with Retin-A. I've already talked about it before. I've done a video about it, but I am still really jealous when I see my mature fellow YouTubers like Angie Hot and Flashy, Mary Ellen after 50 or after 60, Melissa 55. They've all been using Retin-A for years, and you can see the difference when you look at their videos when they started and how they look now. It's amazing. So, and you know, any dermatologist will tell you that there isn't better anti-aging product than retinoid, that retinoic acid, Retin-A, they have different names. So anyway, I was tidying up my bathroom cabinet and I found this Retin-A 0.1%. So this is like the very strong one. And I'm not sure where I got it from. I think actually that one of my subscribers sent it to me a while ago. But by then I was like, I'm done with Retin-A, especially that this one was so strong. But you know, I found it and I was like, maybe I should again. So for the last 3 weeks, I'm only using it once a week. I've been using this. Now, I wouldn't recommend anybody to start with this strength. My skin is not very sensitive. It is dry, but my skin is not sensitive, and I'm quite used to Retin-A because, like I said, I've used it for maybe 2 years, but very on and off, lower dose. So my skin is quite used to it, and I've been using retinols. So you know how to use it. You use like a pea size and don't put it anywhere near, I'm actually peeling from it, I can see, don't use it anywhere near your mouth or your nose around here. I just put 4 dots and I mix it, so I rub this in and then I put loads of the cream with it. A lot of people don't use anything, they just want the pure undiluted Retin-A. I'm not doing it. So anyway, I use it just once a week, and on a 3rd day I get the peeling, and I am at that stage that I've peeled. But what helps is the way I remove my makeup, you know, with the microfiber cloth, Clarisonic, and I also use the Peter Thomas Roth, I can't remember now, that exfoliator, which is very gentle, because you know, when you peel, you shouldn't be like really exfoliating because your skin is very sensitive at that time. So anyway, I am back on it once a week. We will see how long I last, you know me. But I've decided not to really go for it because it's something that you have to use for the rest of your life and be very patient with it. It's not something that you will see the difference in a month, 2 months. I would say good year of constant use should start giving you results. I mean, you can watch all the other ladies. They have plenty of videos on Retin-A's, how they've used it and the results that they got. So I am on that right now. So in the evening, once a week, I will use pea size of that, followed by that, but that just once a week. And on about 3rd day, I start peeling, and the peeling goes on, I would say, for 3 days, and then it's gone. Okay, so that's all for skincare. One very important mention for the Vita Liberata Body Blur. Mine is in medium latte. This is like an instant tan. It has tiny bit of shimmer, but not like some of those products that have really, you shine, you know, like you've smothered yourself with oil. And this is waterproof, well, water resistant, obviously washes off in a shower, but I absolutely love it, especially for my legs. It not only gives you instant color, but really blurs imperfections in your skin. Love it. This is, I've used it through the whole summer, and I think this is my 2nd tube. I'm not using it now, but there is probably half left from the last summer, and I will definitely use it again. Don't want to talk about fake tans because I have quite a few favorite, and I haven't discovered a new one this year that blew me away. But this is a must. Okay, and now a few hair products. First thing is the Shwrzkopf Color Freeze Spray Conditioner. This is like a 2-phase conditioner. You have to shake it and you spray it on your damp hair after you washed it. It helps with your blow dry. It makes your hair feel really silky, but it doesn't weigh your hair whatsoever. You know, a lot of these leave-in conditioners are really thick, and I've got fine hair. Not this one, obviously, because that's the wig. And it speeds up your blow drying. I love it. I've gone through so many of these. This is a new one because I've run out. but I absolutely love it. This year I also discovered the Aveda Pure Abundance Style Prep. Again, this is a spray that you use after you've washed your hair on damp hair, and that is supposed to like multiply the hair fibers, plumps up your hair, and it gives you a bit more body, and it does. I mean, I've got very fine hair. There is no miracle again to make it look thick, but that really helps. And the next thing I've discovered is the Aveda Pure Abundance Hair Potion, and that's like a dry shampoo in powder. I used to have the Shwrzkopf one, but I think this one is better. But it is expensive, so buy the Shwrzkopf if you can afford this one. The one thing you have to remember, because people said to me, oh, it made my hair feel really horrible and sticky. You use the tiniest amount. You basically did you even see that? You put it in different places on, especially on your crown, but you know, it's better to put less, and it's better to put less and top it up than too much, because that will make your hair feel like sticky. Because when you put it on your hand and you touch it, it almost turns into like a liquid, sticky liquid. I don't know how to explain it. It's very weird. But you put just a tiny bit, and when you go like this, your hair has lots of volume. And the very last thing, which got nothing to do with skincare or hair care, is the Lavish Smile. And that was in my PR. I've discovered it and I love it. I will definitely purchase another one when I finished. So we all been through the madness of using charcoal on our teeth, also coconut oil, you know, the oil pulling. I've tried them all and I hated every one of them. I tried the coconut oil pulling, which you take a teaspoon of coconut oil and you're supposed to swoosh it around your mouth for, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever. It just made me gag. I hated it. I even tried sachets. They had flavorings in it, still couldn't do it. By the way, the coconut oil is antiseptic. It's supposed to help whiten your teeth, prevent gum disease and stuff like that. Now the activated charcoal, you know, it's like this black powder that makes such mess. It works, it whitens your teeth, removes the stains, and it's supposed to also be antiseptic, but it makes such a mess everywhere. I've used that as well, couldn't get on with it. Well, this is your activated charcoal, peppermint and coconut oil in one. It doesn't look very attractive. It's like a black shoe paste. It smells a bit minty, but I love using it. So you just stick you should brush your teeth with the toothpaste first, then you stick your brush in this, make sure your brush is dry, and for 2 minutes brush your teeth. So you get here the coconut oil, the activated charcoal, and it really brightens your teeth, makes your teeth really like sparkly and shiny. I really like it. So you get like best of both worlds with that. One more thing. Okay, and one more tool. I've received the Derma Flash, which is a little device for shaving your face. I used to use those little eyebrow trimmers, but they are never sharp enough. This device works like those trimmers, but it also vibrates. It is rechargeable, so you can recharge it, and it comes with spare blades. There are your spare blades. And you just slide this device in a blade and take it out. And how you use it, you go under 45 degrees towards your skin, and in that sort of motion shave your face. It works really well, but there are some cons to it. I don't like the shape of it at all. I think it's too bulky. I feel like I can't see what I'm doing, but it works very well. It takes all the, you know, pitch fast, no problem. The other thing is they say after each use you should change the blade, which I think can become expensive. You get spare blades with it, but what I do, obviously I'm using it just on my face. After each use I spray it with isopropyl alcohol, which I have a lot because I use it for nails and stuff like that, and I use it again because I understand that it would be probably more hygienic to use a new one every time, but I shave my face every 2 weeks, I suppose. So yeah, but it works really well, and it not only takes the peach fuzz off, it takes your dead skin off as well. So you get, it's like dermaplaning. It's exfoliating at the same time, so I really like it, but I wish it wasn't so bulky. I wish it was much thinner, but I suppose because it has to have some sort of mechanism in it, because you turn it on. I don't know if you can hear it. It has 2 vibrating speeds, so yeah, it is very good. I really enjoy using it. Okay, my lovelies, so these were my 2018 favorites, skincare, hair care, and the odd bits. I might have forgotten something, you know, 12 months is a long time. I buy a lot, I receive a lot in PR, not a lot, but I receive PR. So I still have so many things that I haven't had time managed to try yet. So yeah, let me know what your favorite skincare discovery was this year, well, last year. But for now, that's all. Thank you so much for watching, and stay fabulous. Bye.